Hey guys, it's your boy Phil Freak here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing one of my, not my all-time favorite zombies, but one of my favorite all-time zombies, which is Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 came out back in 2000 and, if I'm correct, 2015, but the Chronicles came out a year later, if I am correct on my dates and stuff. It was one of the best zombies that came out after Black Ops 2, which is, Black Ops 2 is my all-time favorite zombies, and continue the storyline of the premise crew. Black Ops 3 had some new features, adding on gobble gums to the game and adding on a normal trend of having the Wonder Fizz on the most or on some of the newer maps that came out. The only maps that the Wonder Fizz is not on is on Shadows of Evil and the Giant, which they recreated the Giant as its own standalone map instead of being in Chronicles, which Chronicles is a big mashup of remade maps that you can buy with getting the game and or buying it separately after getting the game. Now for me, I got lucky and bought it with having all the maps on it instead of all the DLC maps, of course. Right now I'm playing the Chronicle version of Knocked, which added newer features on adding new wonder weapons, adding more perks, adding more everything that you could ever want on Knocked, and everything onto it. Plus, one of the newer perks that came out in Black Ops 3 is something called Widow's Wine. Widow's Wine is the sister version of Jug, which is practically, it replaces your grenades, so you lose all grenades that you could have, but they turn into web grenades, which when a zombie hits you, as you saw beforehand, it puts them all in a webbing-like stasis. Now, besides all that, the newer gobble gums have different effects, as in the one I have right now is in plain sight, which if you activate it, gives you the zombie split like you can get in Origins. And right now, and of course, like in the last 3 games that came before Black Ops 3, you have absolutely only 4 perk slots. So, in hindsight, still only having 4 perk slots doesn't mean you can't have more, but there is a gobble gum that can give you all perks and or give you an extra perk slot, or can give you more, and or give you a perk drop, where you can get a random perk, almost like hitting the Wonder Fist. Besides all of that, the maps that came out on Zombie Chronicles while buying Chronicles were, of course, 3 of the World at War game maps, and all but Call of the Dead for Black Ops 1, and only Origins was made for Black Ops 2, since Black Ops 2 just recently came out before Black Ops 3. Besides that, the maps that came out during this time for DLC wasn't that bad. It continued, of course, the storyline of the premise and gave us the biggest turn of the events of it all. But of course, everyone knows how that all turned out and stuff. Besides all of that, Black Ops 3 as a whole, the weapons variety is not as good as it was in the first couple of games, taking out a lot of the options that you could have got. And each map had its own main Easter egg, and its own means wonder weapon. Even though it had its own wonder weapon and own stuff to it, it wasn't the greatest. Shadows of Evil was the only game in this game to have a different cast of characters, which was the first launch map. Of course, the first launch map was actually one of the hardest that you could play, but and overall it was still good, taking a new route on changing a lot of stuff for the time being for Black Ops 3, which changed a lot of it to jazz related, which is also canon to the Wall of the Dead crew. Besides all of that, Black Ops 3, in my honest opinion, I wish it was somewhat a little bit better than Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 2 to me is a little bit more better than Black Ops 3 could ever be. Black Ops 3 wasn't all the greatest as in the world as I wish it could have been, but sadly enough, it wasn't better than Black Ops 2 in my honest opinion. But it was better than Black Ops 1 and World at War, of course. Anything can be better than its first predecessor, but also at the same time, I don't feel like it's as good. Now, the graphics in the game is a lot more better than Black Ops 2 had, but also at the same time, it's more futuristic, as in, even though there's no laser guns or laser put wet guns or anything like that, as Advanced Warfare went with for their zombies, but a lot of the guns are still futuristic and not all it's put out to be. But overall, hindsight, Black Ops 3 is a really good zombies, and I do highly suggest, if you guys are trying to get into zombies, I highly suggest you pick out Black Ops 3 and play it before you play any of the others. Now, Black Ops 3 on my tier list that I was going to make about talking about every zombies would have been would be in the middle, so I am going to make a video on my favorite zombies before stopping playing zombies for a good while, where I can get into different stuff. Which leads me to this. If you guys want me to play any other Call of Duties or any other game, please comment down below and tell me what game you would like me to play. And I might be coming back out with a series that I made a long time ago. Stay tuned for that for more updates on that. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. And peace.